And now I'll be giving the chance to our next teacher, who is Mr. Shubham Bhardwaj, who will be telling you on different topics. Shubham, sir.
So thank you, Rajesh sir, for switching over. And as we have learned lots of things from Mr. Rajiv sir, and they have given lots of information regarding the teachers' abilities and teachers a good work for an ideal teacher. So I just wanted to make it more elaborate with my topics. That is going to quite interesting and quite messaging for everyone. So here this is Shubham Bhardwaj, and welcome everyone, including our senior authorities, teachers, and all the my dear students. So here the topic is that is very relevant to the all persons, not only for students, but yes, it is very relevant to the all individuals. You can say like even more than 50% of our students are lagging behind with this situation, with this problems. So most of the students are facing lack of self-esteem. So today we will discuss about how we can build our self-esteem. That is going to very important topic, and including most important thing, that without self-esteem, even you cannot be a good teacher, even you cannot be a good student, even you cannot be a good, successful person. So yes, that is very more important to the today's session. So definitely I will switch over the PPT. So for I'm sorry for the video that is not going to continue with you, but make sure that everything that you are listening or that you are understanding could be if you I'm switching over the PPT, so kindly be updated. And Rajiv sir, hello. Hello, I'm unmuting you, Rajiv sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, if there is any problem with the audio section, then kindly tell me, because I if there is any problem with the audio, if there is voice is getting low, and then you can tell me, sir, your voice is getting low, so you can speak louder, little bit louder. So you can tell me at that situation, because I'm switching over the screen share.
Okay. Okay, sure. So, okay, sir. So, sir, Suam, sir, please unmute me that time. Okay, so that I can unmute myself. Allow me to unmute myself anytime.
Okay,
Okay.
okay,
Okay, sir.
okay.
Okay, sir. All the best.
So you can unmute. Okay. So I hope everyone can see this screen, and it's quite visible to all of you. So that what is self-esteem? So we will know what the self-esteem is. So here we will see the 4 section. Definition of self-esteem. If we would not have self-esteem, and what we have, and what after when we have self-esteem. So there is 2 points that is very important. Third one, factors building the self-esteem, the tips for a student, the tips for guardian, and tips for teachers as well. So here the first slide is self-esteem. So everyone know this thing, like esteem words means. So esteem here is the estimate. So self-estimate is what self-esteem, and it means that how much are how you estimating yourself. So this is what the self-esteem that literally means. So but for the more we can understood in this way, the collection things What is self-esteem? That is the collection of feelings showing how much you are worthy and how much you love yourself. Means all about your you can conclude it that loving yourself and feeling worthy for yourself. We can see in this image like a child is with, here it is mentioned, self-esteem is the best defense against the life's challenges. Yes, that is very true. And if you don't have any self-esteem, then definitely you would have some problem with tackling the situations in our day-to-day life. So yes, there must be self-esteem, and it play an important role for any individual, including student. As I told you earlier that more than 50% of a student, the recent report of uh, MHRD officials report that shows that more than 50% of a student are uh, are feeling very lack of self-esteem. So this is very concern for all the teachers, guardians, and the students as well. So let's what is the importance of self-esteem? We are moving that section. So as you can see on the image, like a student without self-esteem is feeling very dumb. And what is dumb? That he will he will not able to speak affluently, speak that much frankly. He feels bad about himself. He feels a stupidity, and he also feels like lazy. So what here we can see that a student without self-esteem, they have lots of negative points, and uh, they feel very wrong things about themselves, like they're just feeling like a stupid, bad, dumb, and lazy. Lots of negative points that that would be very difficult for him to come out from that situation. So a student without self-esteem is becoming very pessimistic about their future, about their thinking, about their thought process. So but what about one a student with self-esteem? So how you can see the hands that is behind the student is making a very and showing the strength of the student, that behaving like a self-esteem. So it's not only about the hand and the arms that was that much strong. It's showing that the self-esteem boy, even they feel very strong when they are presenting themselves, when they are speaking, when they are creating something. So yes, this is quite important. So a student, students with self-esteem feel liked and accepted. So yes, so a student with self-esteem feel liked and accepted. What it means, feel liked and accepted, means they feel that everyone loves him, and everyone respect him, and everyone accept him what he is actually. So yes, he feels very liked and loved. Next one, feel confident. Yes, if they have self-esteem, then you can see that a student is very confident, even whatever they are doing good things, or sometimes the things with some mistakes. So they are very much confident about themselves. Now the next one, feel proud of what they can do. Yes, if you are just I'm just giving the example, like if you are thinking, if you have made some drawing, and what actually happened, that you have colored the a sky, not in sky blue, but you have colored in a black color. So it doesn't mean that the drawing was wrong. So they feel proud over there that whatever he has made, it's quite good. So yes, there is something proud things that they can do in a good way. Next one, I think they think good things about themselves, the very important terms. Even a student with self-esteem, they thinks good things about themselves. And the most important thing, that everyone forget what the positive things in themselves. And when they lost these things, definitely they could never do a positive things. They could never get to a good position in his life. So this is most important thing, that a student with self-esteem always think good things about themselves. The next point is believe in themselves. Yes, sometimes what happens when a student, when parents and when your seniors used to lose hope over you, then only your self confidence, only your belief on yourself make you strong and make you able to fight the situation in your day to day life. So we can easily compare both of pictures as well, like a student with self-esteem feeling more confident and strong, but on the other side the student without self-esteem feel very bad, stupid, lazy, dumb in this way. So I hope it is very clear to all of you till this slides. So I'm proceeding further. So what are the factors affecting the self-esteem? So we will see in the next. So yes, as you can see in the picture, so the students, the children are very what uh, nagging. And what is the nagging? It's always it is always restricted to do this type of thing, to do that type of thing. That is quite beneficiary for them too. But sometimes the attitudes of adults, as we can see, the attitudes of adults towards the growing infant and child, it really harms their self-esteem. So how we are interacting with our juniors, how we are interacting with our seniors, our children's, is it really impact over their minds, it really impact over their self-esteems. Suppose if they come with if they done some mistakes that was not aware to him. So on that situation, we cannot we cannot oppose him, and we cannot directly what scold him. So what we can do, we can manipulate him, we can convince him in a good way, so that he cannot feels bad about that thing, and he could understand that that could be very harmful for everyone, and it could be easily uh, it could be easily solvable for the students too. So yes, attitudes of adults toward the growing infant and child, it really matters how you are behaving with the students and how you are behaving with your juniors. So it's all about, it's not only for criticizing him, it's only impact their self-esteem. So I request everyone, so if you are behaving with if you are doing this type of behavior with your juniors, then kindly avoid this thing, because it directly impact on their self-esteem. Next, what the factors affecting the self-esteem? Emotionally disastrous experience considered as a threat to self, which affects his stability. Yeah, sometimes in every individual's life we have seen and we see like the 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 very poor incident in life, where it's very tough to come out from that situation, to recover ourselves, to overcome the situation. So yes, that situation, that experience also lead toward the threat to themselves, and which affects his stability. So it's necessary while you are facing this type of emotional disaster experience, like even sometimes we get to know that at the very early age of time, some students, some children lost their parents, and lost their everything, because at the same times, if they are not having any type of guardians, a good environment, then definitely it impacts his life, and it impacts his stability too. So the two things that is quite important for affecting and for avoiding. So next one, the very good and the important terms for affecting the self-esteem. Self attitudes are also affected by the status of the group to which a person belongs. Yes. Suppose what happened here, we can see there are four images. Clear? And I think there could be not a racial racial discriminations in the society. So what he actually doing, he is very odd in that. So it start behaving like that one, it start behaving like that a student, that person, that definitely if they are happy, they become happy. If they are feeling bad, then definitely they are also feeling bad. So your group, your environment, it also impact your self attitudes. So it depend on you how positives your group is, how positive and how effective your group and your environment is. So you have better choice to switch your group from negative to positive, because it's not only making you a very good and very popular in a bad way, so it also harm your self attitudes, it also harms your self esteem. So if you are having this type of group, kindly say bye bye to those groups. So that is going to quite important for you. So next one, building self-esteem tips. What, how we could build the self-esteem? So is there any one's responsibility toward the self-esteems, or there are many factors for that? So first, I would just start with the teacher's role, how they could help you to build your self-esteem. The first one is accept students for who they are. Means the term for the teachers, that teachers should accept students for who they are, what exactly he is. So वो क्या है और किस तरीके से वो अपने आप को रिप्रेजेंट कर रहे हैं. The teachers should always accept this thing instead uh, on the side of you can say discouragement, criticize. So they should accept the student for who they are actually. Clear? And second one, help students develop a sense of responsibility. Yeah, sometimes we used to give some responsibility to the monitor, to the class captain, to the house captain of the school. So what it gives, even sometimes student thinks like being a class captain is just like a servant of the class, but it's not like that. It it will create your self esteem, it will help to your self discipline, because we only thinks about how to develop a sense of responsibility in students. So that is most important things while you are doing any type of school work, a school field work. This is quite the responsibility that we give chance to learn in this situation, so that you can be a good socialistic person in your life. Now the next one is what, increase a student's sense of ownership. So what is the sense of ownership? So sense of ownership is all about like you have the sense of respecting the things, you have the sense of the accepting the things. So if you're not accepting the reality, if you're not accepting your environment, then definitely it could be very harmful to you, and it will definitely harm your self-esteem. Now the next one is help students establish self-discipline. Yes, the most important thing, if you're not self-disciplined, then you cannot think in a positive way. So discipline, one of the most important things that a student should implement in their life, because it not only gives you a medal at the end of the year, at the annual function, that best discipline student award. It's not about that. It puts a very things inside you for your future establishment, for your self esteem. So this could be very important, and as teachers help students establishing their self esteem, self discipline. So promote self advocacy skill. What is self advocacy skills? So self advocacy skill means अपने बारे में प्रमोट, अपने बारे में क्या करना, पॉजिटिव थिंग्स को, अपने स्किल्स को हमेशा एक एक पॉजिटिव वे में लेकर के जाना. मतलब हमें अपना चीजों के बारे में भी थोड़ा प्रेज करना चाहिए. क्लियर? सो सेल्फ एडवोकेसी स्किल होना चाहिए. अदरवाइज if you are not thinking good about yourself, then no one is going to think good about yourself. So first what, just be a self advocacy person, because it will going to help you in your futuristic skill. So next one, provide positive feedback and encouragement. So teachers should always do this thing, that he should provide positive feedback and encouragement, whether the student has done wrong things, but we can say in a positive way, in means like if someone has done uh, someone is very poor in their handwriting, so instead of saying like your writing should be your writing is not good, you should change this writing, you should do hard labor, means instead of saying this type of things, we can say like you are doing good day by day, so your writing is getting better day by day. So these positive things we can praise his efforts, his try. So that could be the good positive things and encouragement for the student that us teachers should do for their self esteem, and as the teachers are doing, uh, we know. So next one, teacher students to cope with mistakes and failure. So a teacher should teach students to cope with mistakes and failure. So definitely teachers should teach these things, that how we could manage ourselves when we mistakes, when we do mistakes, when we get failure in my life, when we get failure in the unit test even. So because first time, if you are not accepting your mistake, if you're not accepting your failure, then definitely what you will not going to correct it. So the more important things that teachers that when the teacher is teaching you to cope up with the mistakes, to cope with the failure, kindly try to accept it and embrace it. So this is what a teacher should do for building a self-esteem for students. So next one, there are very few lines for parents. Don't overpraise. So tips for parents for building self-esteem in students. So first, don't overpraise. What is overpraise? Like if someone has uh, if you are saying like uh, you have done very well, but they know that they hadn't done well over there, they know the reality, but you are saying that you have done very good, but in the reality he knows about himself. So do not over praise. Instead of that, you can say that next time you should do better than this one. So yes, do not over praise, because when he knows the reality. So second one is praise effort. And what is that praise effort? So praise effort is uh, sometimes what we can see like we should avoid the terms uh, like some parents said that you didn't get A plus marks, you didn't get good grade marks, you didn't get excellent, outstanding. So don't praise in this way. Try to praise his effort, progress, attitude toward the work. So that really going to work. So like you are saying that you are getting better day by day in your reading, as I said you earlier. So instead of pointing on their grades marks, you can just praise on his effort. उसका effort जो लग रहा है students का, that definitely they are coming to school with the heavy bags, and they are continuously giving their 4 to 5 hours, or continuously giving their more than that. So definitely he may be learning 5 to 10% at least. So kindly praise efforts of the student instead of only result, grade, or fixed qualities such as being a smart and being good, being versatile. So avoid these things. So next one, what be a good role model? What is role model? Like some seniors, even some elders we have seen in the house, like they are feeling very proud when they do not do any household chores, even they are not doing any type of household works, like washing the car, like cooking the foods, and they feel proud that I didn't do because I don't want to do. So these things cannot put a good impression over the children's mind. So first we have to be a good role model. Whatever we are cooking, we are washing the car, bike, even we are cleaning the bed. So this is setting a good example, good role towards your parent or towards your children. So ban harsh criticism. What is ban harsh criticisms? Like sometimes parents and parents and guardian used to say that you are so lazy, and even you are so fool. So these words is not, could be, is never could be the encouragement for them, and this word could not encourage them. uh, this word could not inspire them, this word could not motivate them. So instead of you are saying like you are so lazy, so these words, these harsh words are very harmful for them, and that they really harms their self-esteem. So really we should as a parents
So excuse
ban
me.
our harsh criticism. Yes sir.
Sir, okay, students, only less than 1 minute is left, so you can rejoin. I'm saying you can rejoin. Only less than 1 minute is left. Okay, sir, you can continue.
Okay. Okay. So you can rejoin after clicking the same link. So we are proceeding toward the next one, the focus on strength. So definitely one should always focus on their strength. So what the strength is? So if you have made a sketch, if you are made of make a flowers, that was not quite okay, that was not that much symmetric, that was not completely uh, completely attractive. But what is your strength in a speaking, in reading, in playing, uh, in what in different types of sports? So you should always focus on our strength, the most and very important for self esteem. So we were discussing about some tips for parents, that how they can help their children, their students, to uh, get a good, to making a good self esteem. So the last one we are discussing, uh, like, let kids help and give. This is more positive things that a student should have, that when you are learning the things, when you are learning to help others, when you are giving when you are learning to, when you are learning to help others, we are learning to what being caring to being caring to others, then definitely it helps your uh, if you help your positive sides of your life. And we should uh, be a very helping natures for even in front of our children, even in front of our students, so that they can learn the things of helping and giving, so that they can, it can help to build their self-esteem. So this is all about the what a parent should do. Though, but now we are going to discuss as a student, as a children, what we should do for strength our self-esteem, for building our self-esteem. Clear? So the term is for students that you must follow this for your self-esteem. First one, to have a good hygiene and work out properly. Because if you are not having a good hygiene, if you are not having a good workout, then definitely you could not think in a very refreshed way, you cannot think in a very positive way. So yes, good hygiene and good workout definitely required when you are thinking about your self esteem. Because when you have a completely diet plan, when you have a completely a good diet, when you have a completely a good hygiene environment, when you have completely a workout, then definitely it scientifically it add positive hormones in your body, and that completely allow you to think in a very positive way. So yes, it is important to have a good hygiene and work out properly. Clear? So next one is what? Yes, I think everyone face this type of problem. Don't always try to please others. No, everyone start imposing their own rules over the students, over the teach, over the childrens. So do this type of thing, do not do this type of thing, do not go here. Means yes, definitely there are some concerns for your safety, but sometimes they are being they are being very they are being very conservative minds. So yes, uh, we should always try, we should not always try to please other. Definitely the person who matters to you, definitely you should please them, but not to everyone, because what the surroundings around us, we know better in a good way. So the next one, yes, be your own person, means love yourself. What and who you are, first know these things, instead of your ostentatious life, instead of your beautification of outside. So we should focus over our own personality without comparing to others. So that is most important thing. We should love ourselves and be your own person. That would enhance your self-esteem. The next one is very much important. Avoid negative people and negative thoughts. As you can see on the picture, there are lots of negative things. We should not work because our environment, our neighbors are completely ready to put back to back fire of negative thoughts in your minds. But what we have to do, we have to be very positive in this negative situation. So so that you can always sticking toward your goals, sticking towards your positivity. So that is quite important. So next one is what, face your fear and learn from failure. As we have learned, and I think class 10th student know this thing, that uh, uh, brave are not those who do not fears, but those who overcome his fear. I think we have discussed this line in Nelson Mandela's chapter, his autobiography, A Long Walk to Freedom. So, what we have learned from there, that if you want to be a brave, then definitely you have to face your fear, as you can see in the picture. So face your fear and learn from your failure and accept failure. And you should have one more things, what you could do after, what you could do after being failure in your life, after getting uh, after getting dissatisfaction in your life. So always face your fear, because you should know, if there is problem, there must be a solution. So instead of if someone saying यार आज ये हो गया, इतना सारा प्रॉब्लम है, so अगर कोई प्रॉब्लम आपको काउंट करा रहा है, then definitely he is very negative person. Being a positive person, you should always thinking about, अच्छा ये प्रॉब्लम है तो इसका सॉल्यूशन क्या होना चाहिए. There must be solution, because we know every problem has a solution. So we must thinking about our thinking about facing our fears and learn from the future failures. So next one is what, a start from within. And from where we have to learn these things, a start from within, to love yourself, what exactly you are at the present time, not in past time. So avoid past and accept your present. That is going to help you building your self-esteem. So start from within, it is going to very helpful for you. So the next one, don't worry about being perfect. No one is perfect in his life. Yes, except even being a teacher, being a if you are taking my example, I am not even perfect. So do not worry about being perfection or being perfect. Like you can see, his nothing is here, but on the image, on the mirror image, he just wanted to feel like a Superman. So never try to be a perfect, and more never try to include more perfection things in you. Whatever you are having, just try to strengthen it, accept the reality. So this is going to help you, instead of the showing this and that you are that much and I'm that much, I can do this type of things. So just come on reality and think about the ground, think on the ground level what exactly you are. So don't worry about being perfect. Just try to make the things perfect that you are pursuing with. Okay, so the next one is learn to appreciate yourself. If you are doing mistake, then accept. If you are doing good thing, appreciate yourself, that yes, I have done this thing, that I respect this one. Yes, I have done something for the society, I have done something for my school, I've done something for my teachers. So learn to appreciate yourself and try to always reward, that we will see in the next slide. Stop comparing yourself. As you can see, yeah, he looked very cool, he looked very smart, he looks very interesting. So stop comparing what you are exactly. It really going to help you, not what others are. So instead of comparing, like look dekhe na कि हनी सिंह का हेयर कट है, okay, now the students are getting crazy day by day that we got just we want to get a hairstyle like Honey Singh. And so this is what we should avoid the comparing, because what it can do, it can include negative things in you. Like sometimes what we happen while we are doing a window shoppings, so we do like acha ye hero ye shirt pehna hua hai, he is looking good on that, so we start okay, I will also purchase that. And we are, when you are searching on the phone, it you will get, okay, the price of that shirt is 15,000. Okay, so it could not affordable. If it is affordable, so means what I just wanted to reflect you, that stop comparing yourself, just be your own. Instead of the showing of the things, just try to convey what exactly you are and what the things that makes you attractive, instead of what others have. Okay, so yes, the next and the last one, reward yourself when you succeed. Suppose what exactly happened, the in upcoming days there are unit tests. Okay, and you are avoiding your gaming, you are avoiding your playing, you are avoiding your cricket, kabaddi, everything, because of only test. So if you have done good in your test, so definitely you should reward that. I have avoid the game for 1 week, now I would play for a good time. Okay, so now if I was thinking about, means do your own reward, means do your own whatever you are restricting yourself, just try to get that things. It doesn't mean that after test you should start a continuous day, a continuous time for playing. It's not about that. Reward yourself. It means just try to do what you have not done for that, for completing that type of things. So yes, reward yourself when you succeed. Reward is good for your self esteem. So that is what, even when you start doing that type of thing, so what we get to know, you will feel that I matters, and really you matters for the world in a. And if you are adding that much positive thing in your life, you will feel that yes, I matter for the society, I matter for the school, I matter for the family, I matter for the country. You will feel like that because it creating it has build the self-esteem inside you. And you will feel like I'm a present, I'm strong, I'm smart, I'm balanced, I'm powerful, I'm nature. So you will feel in this way. So that is what, after getting a self-esteem, you will feel like that really you matters, your life is matter, and your work is also matter for the society, for the school, and for the country. So that is what uh, from my side. Love yourself and respect yourself, and kindly take care. Thank you.